Credit or the blame for everything goes equally between.
From the Provident Bank broadcast booth, and as Gleyber Torres steps up to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the voice of the New York Yankees. Here is John Sterling.
Well, Susan, I thank you, and good evening, everyone. As Michael Walker deals, it's lined. There's a base hit. Left center field off the bat of Torres. Gleyber rounds first, heads towards second. The throw offline. It's a leadoff double for Gleyber Torres.
And one of the things Gleyber was going to do, by the way, the first pitch was a 92-mile-an-hour sinker, and brought to you by Mastro Ready Mix, building New York together. They're going to be aggressive. This is how they have been all this whole series. They're swinging at the first or the second pitch. Gleyber always says that's the best pitch you're going to get sometimes.
Oh, here's Juan Soto. Now, every run is so important, and runs are really tough to come by. Pitching is good, which you're going to get in the playoffs. The pitch to Soto, and he bluff bunt, takes strike. What I'm saying, I guess, is with Soto and Judge coming up, they've got to move that runner to third and get him in. Move him over and get him in. It'll be an 0-1 to Soto. Hit on the ground in the hole. There's a base hit right field. Rounding third is Torres. He's coming home. Ball's bobbled anyway. It's a base hit and an RBI for Juan Soto. What a great beginning for the Yanks in games where runs are so tough to come by. Now, Torres was 1 for 10 before the double, a homer, 2 RBIs. Soto is now 4 for 11 with 2 RBIs. And here is Aaron Judge, who is 1 for 11 in the playoffs. Yeah, I want to add something about the playoffs. I've reminded myself. First of all, here's Walker to Judge. And the pitch is inside. You know, one reason why the Yankees are in this spot, up 2-1, the bullpen has pitched 13 innings and not given up a run.
They have turned into one cohesive unit. Doesn't seem to matter who's coming in where. They really are like one person out there.
The 1-0's at strike on the inside corner. Now the count 1-1.
You know, John, that could have been a big problem because guys like roles, and he was switching everybody's roles and pulled Clay Holmes out. They'd stuck together as a group, and it really has paid dividends.
Well, there's no question they're pitching well. Judge takes a strike, 1-2. Well, as center fielder Aaron Judge steps to the plate, Centers Healthcare would like to remind you, they're not just care, they're care that moves you. CentersHealthcare.com. Soto at first. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead, a double by Torres and a single by Soto.
And 6 pitches in, it's 1-0 already.
And it'll be a 1-2 to Judge. The right-hander Walker deals outside. Judge, and I kid you not, as Jack Parr would say, Judge is 1 for 20 against Walker with 12 strikeouts. So that doesn't mean he won't get a hit now. That's old news. Here's new news. The 2-2 grounded weakly toward short. Flip it to second. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. A 6-4-3 GP. And like that, there are 2 outs and no one on.
And really flipped nicely to they have a good double play combination out there in Witt and Massey. They really get that ball and move it very, very quickly. Massey had to make a great pivot to get that.
Yeah, the ball wasn't hit hard. They got judged by a couple of steps. Here's Austin Wells, and he check swings a foul third base side. He is today's cleanup hitter, Austin Wells, brought to you by Citgo. Citgo, top tier, try clean gasoline, gets you where you're going. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Wells broke his bat. He's getting a new club. Yankees with a 1-0 lead right off the bat. And there's no question, if you're with the Yankees, they want to end this tonight, fly home, and get a few days off before the next series. Kansas City, they want to force a third game. So Wells, the left-hand hitter, gets back in. 2 outs, no one on. Here's the 0-1. Swung on line to left field, and Melendez makes a diving catch. He robbed Wells of a hit with a beautiful catch. For the Yankees, 1 run, 2 hits, no one left. At the end of a half, the Yankees won. Kansas City coming to bat. On WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by
2-0 pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
Has gone yard again to start the game. And with that, Gunnar Henderson holds the new single-season title for home runs by an Orioles shortstop. Move over Cal and move over Miguel Tejada. It's now Gunnar Henderson's world.
The pitch. He struck him out. And the Kansas City Royals move on to the division series. And the Kansas City Royals lost 106 last year, the most ever by a team that made the playoffs the next year. Not only make the playoffs, they march on. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost 10 straight postseason games in a row.
There goes Ohtani. Pitches in the dirt. Ohtani's stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel to the track. Gurriel to the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43 in his hunt for history.
Counselor just Yankees. If you're injured, 1 call to make, and that's to the Barnes firm. Injury attorneys, 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
Garrett Cole in the opener. Yankees won the game. He wasn't involved in the decision. He went 5 innings, 4 runs, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Well, he's got a 1-0 lead. Here's left-hand hitting Michael Massey to lead it off for the Royals. And Cole's first pitch is outside, 1-0. Now Garrett's 1-0 is high, 2-0. The Yankees play Massey to pull. Judge, the center fielder, must be 7-8 steps over in right center field. And the pitch is grounded foul first base side back into the Royals dugout. And the count 2-1.
And when Matt Cotrero was asked why he likes Massey at the top of the order, and against righties, he is always at the top of the order. He said he gets on base all the time, so we want him to get as many at-bats as possible. Jazz pulled in the grass, looking in case he bunts.
There's the 2-1. Cut on him, missed. Well, that's a big key, getting on base. You got Bobby Witt, Pasquantino, and Salvi Perez, and that's the big part. This is not a great hitting lineup, but they can be pesky, and of course Witt is terrific. Has not been yet. Now here's the 2-2. Foul straight back. That count holds at 2-2.
You know, we've seen this as long as we've been watching baseball, which is a really long time. In playoffs or World Series, you concentrate on the guys that can really do damage. So Witt's being concentrated on, Judge. That's why you always get so many different kinds of heroes in playoff series. It's always someone that you're not prepared for.
The 2-2. Struck him out swinging high fastball. One away. That was 96 on the board. Now, one away. Here's Bobby Witt. Witt, like Judge, struggling. He's 4 for 22. No homers and 2 RBIs, and he's a base stealer too, and he's a power hitter too. So if you hold him down, you're holding down a lot of Kansas City. He's a right-hand hitter. And Garrett's first pitch is a breaking ball high. Judge is playing in the same spot. He's playing Witt in right center, about where he played Massey. Now the 1-0 hit in the air to right center. There's Soto. He makes the catch, 2-way.
And when Michael Massey struck out, that was the first strikeout of the game, presented by Vessi. Strike out wet socks with Vessi's 100% waterproof shoes, designed in every style. Visit vessi.com/baseball and find your pair.
Yeah. Here's Vinny Pasquantino. He has been held down. He's 2 for 19. No homers and an RBI. Very big left-hand hitter. And Cole deals. Strike outside corner of the knees. And the count 0-1.
And Pasquantino's having a birthday today. He's 27.
Ah, yes, 27.
You remember 27? I don't remember.
0-1. A breaking ball. Did he go? He did not. So the count 1-1. With Salvi Perez on deck. Yankees with the 1-0 lead, bottom of the first.
What is this? This is October 10th. What would you have been doing on October 10th when you were 27?
I'll think about that. Well, I was in Baltimore. There's the 1-1. Pitch outside. I'd be doing a talk show at night and playing basketball in the afternoon. And sleeping late in the morning.
Oh, well, that hasn't
Well, my
changed.
talk show was 9 to midnight, so
Well,
I had a reason for sleeping late. And I wouldn't go to bed after the show either. Here's the 2-1. A ground ball foul outside of first. So the count 2-2. You know what the Yankees are really hoping? I know Susan knows this and is thinking the same thing. As Cole is ready to deal in 2-2. And the pitch inside. Yankees are hoping that Garrett Cole has a beauty in store.
Absolutely.
Just where he's dominant.
Right. Because he has not been dominant, was not in the first start.
And that's the way to, win games in the playoffs. Pitching. The payoff is strike 3, fastball at the knees. Good pitch. That was 97. So in the inning, 3 up and 3 down, including 2 strikeouts at the end of 1. 1-0 Yanks on WFAN.
And that will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
2-0 pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
That is a fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone, and a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres tee it off.
Second of the game for Tatis, and they've got double digits in game 2. There goes Ohtani. Pitches in the dirt, and Ohtani's stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel to the track. Gurriel to the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43 in his hunt for history.
And always live on the Odyssey app.
Well, we go to the top of the second inning, and here is last night's hero, Giancarlo. He's 4 for 13, a homer, 3 RBIs. And Michael Walker deals a strike. Walker went 4 innings in the opener, 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Neither he nor Cole pitched extremely well, and they both left the game soon. Pitch swung on, a high pop, foul, first base side out of play.
Hey, Yankee fans, need a pick-me-up that's as strong as the Yankees bullpen? Duncan's got your back with drinks that'll have you running the bases in no time. Slide into Duncan and get energized for the game. The New York Yankees run on Duncan.
It'll be an 0-2. Lined hard but foul down the left field line. That was one of his sweepers.
Yes.
He sweeps that bat across as fast as possible and hit it in the second deck, but way foul.
Get a different sound when he hits it.
Now, I wanted to talk about the home run pitch. Up high. Last night, he hit a ball so high, he could hit a ball that far and that high. And Melendez, you're supposed to look at the outfielder. Here's 1-2. Just missed outside. Fans thought it was a strike. Anyway, Melendez went back to the fence, and it was gone. Gone all right. It went over the bullpen and went to the first row of the seat. That's a long drive. 2-2. Up high fastball, 3-2.
But he hit it so high, it was like a pop-up.
Amazing.
It could have been anywhere. It could have come down in the middle of the left field.
How could you hit a ball that high yet that far?
That's why they call him the unicorn.
Payoff, hit right over first, base hit, down the right field line, rolling to the right field corner. It'll be an extra base hit. Stanton chugs into second with a double. Now, I said this about Glaber. Now the Yankees have a runner at second, no one out. And they've got to move that runner and bring him in. In the first inning, Soto immediately singled in the first base hole. And the Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
And this is a guy who can move runners. See, Garcia's in right on the lip of the grass there, just in case Jazz decides to do that.
Pitch is a break ball in the dirt, but Perez recovers quickly. As Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps into the batter's box to take his swings, Jazz at Lincoln Center invites you to celebrate their 20th anniversary by visiting Frederick P. Rose Hall, the House of Swing, at Columbus Circle. Visit jazz.org and discover Jazz at Lincoln Center. And this Jazz takes a pitch high, and the count 2-0. Stanton at second, no one out. Top of the second, Yankees with a 1-0 lead. Here's the 2-0 up high. Stanton's base hit. It tells you why you have to put the bat on the ball. He redirected the pitch. It went right over the bag at first. You can't play Stanton over the bag at first. So he's at second. It'll be a 3-0 to Jazz. Walker deals. There's a strike on the outside corner. Jazz he had dropped the bat heading for first. So that gets the crowd all excited.
Well, anything that he does, they're going to boo anything.
Yeah, he didn't really do anything bad. He just said, I think Kansas City got lucky. That's all. The 3-1. Caught on and missed.
That
was a pitch in the dirt.
That really was.
That'll be a 3-2 to Chisholm. The pitch. Struck him out swinging.
Same pitch.
That was a change, and it was down. It's a good pitch.
Whoa.
Now, here's Anthony Volpe. Volpe is 2 for 8 in the playoffs, and a homers and an RBI. Chisholm was 2 for 12. Volpe takes a strike outside corner.
Volpe, a single, a run scored, and a couple of walks.
Stanton leads off second. Now, you know he needs to get a big lead if he's going to score on a hit. The pitch swung on and ripped to right field and deep. Back goes Pham. He makes the catch. No advance. Volpe hit the ball right on the nose, but Pham went back to make the grab. 2 down. And here's Alex Verdugo.
And I think you take a lot out of that, the people sort of coming around when you hit a ball like that.
Now let's see how they pitch Verdugo. As a runner in scoring position, he's a good lefty hitter, and John Birdie is on deck. Pitch hit in the air deep to right field, but it's going to go foul. Home run distance, but foul by 5 or 10 feet down the line. Verdugo 3 for 10 with an RBI.
And he is 4 for 12 off of Walker. He was talking about Walker today because they played together on the Red Sox, talking what a professional he is.
Stanton off second. The 0-1 is grounded weakly up the first baseline, and tagging the bag ahead of time is Gurriel. And that ends the inning. So the Yankees don't take advantage of the leadoff double. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left.
Winning run at second, 2 down. 1-2 pitch to Castellanos. Into left field, down the line. It's a fair ball, and the Phillies have tied the series. Back to Queens, 1 apiece. Castellanos, the hero.
Slider, that's a hanger. 2 strikes, you cannot make that mistake. Trying to make it too good, he hangs it. Castellanos knows it right away. The Philly crowd knew it right away.
Unbelievable game. One of the best games I've ever seen.
This was an instant classic.
Profar at second, nobody out for Manny Machado.
Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez, looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you are number 1 in Padres history. 2-run shot, 429 feet, and history tonight in Seattle.
Five in the 7th. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game. Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez, and the Yankees jump back in front, 6-5.
Verdugo now has a couple of hits, been on base 3 times. He scored a couple of runs, and he drives in the go-ahead run here with another base hit to left field. Chisholm was flying.
Tyler Fitzgerald, who's hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and he hits a high drive deep to left field. And has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now, and he's going to make you pay.
Here we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. And here is the Royals' great catcher, Salvador Perez. Salvi 5 for 20 in the playoffs. They played another round now, so that's why they have more at-bats. The pitch to Perez is up high. But one thing I do want to say, they're doing this on pitching. When Kansas City beat Baltimore in 2 games scored 1 run. Kansas City, I don't think, scored 3 or 4.
You know, and it was so amazing because Baltimore, you saw what they did to the Yankees.
The 1-0 is pop foul right over our heads. And the count 1-1. Well, there's no question Baltimore's a terrific offensive team from start to finish, but not in those 2 games.
Not in those 2 games.
Here's the 1-1 to Perez. Swung on, a fly ball to center. Judge coming on to make the catch. 1 away.
Playoff scorecards brought to you by Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global with Food Bazaar Supermarket, foodbazaar.com. 1 game going on right now, the ALDS. They are in Detroit. Cleveland, 2 runs in the top of the 7th. They have taken a 4-3 lead over Detroit. Top of the 7th, Tanner Bybee and Reese Olson both started. Both won 4 innings. Both are out of the game.
Pitch is swung on, hit in the air to center field. There's Judge once again to make the catch. Yuli Gurriel flies out on 1 pitch. You know, this is helping Cole because he has a tendency to throw too many pitches. So this is a good start.
And Cleveland home runs, Jose Ramirez, his first of the series, and David Fry, his first of the series. Zach McKinstry had 1 for Detroit. So top of the 7th, it is 4-3 Cleveland. They're in Detroit.
Pitches outside. If Cleveland wins, then the 5th game we'd be back in Cleveland. The hitter, MJ Melendez, a tall lefty hitter with power, hit 17 homers during the regular season. And the pitch cut on him as he threw it by him. And the count 1-1. That was 96.
And tomorrow, the National League Division Series, Game 5. It's tied at 2, San Diego and the Dodgers. That'll start at 7 o'clock. It'll be Yu Darvish for San Diego. They have no idea who's pitching for the Dodgers.
1-1. It's fouled back. I told Susan this. The Dodgers had to win last night. They didn't have a starter, so they pitched a full pitching staff. They pitched 6-7 guys and won. 1-2, and the count on Melendez. 2 outs, no one on. Bottom of the 2nd, 1-0 Yanks. The pitch is high. The first pitch of the bottom of the 2nd was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, and that's brought to you by Optimum, with the fastest fiber internet in the tri-state and speeds up to 8 gig. Optimum, where local is big time. Pitch. Grounded up the middle, grabbed by Volpe. On the first base side, throws to first, plenty of time. And Cole has another 1-2-3. Nothing across for the Royals, end of 2. It's 1-0 Yanks.
Fly ball to right field, sending Fernando back towards the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Fernando made the grab in right. Why? Because he is Fernando. Time the leap, brings it down. Says no.
Get ready for another bobblehead. That's a platinum glove at work. A good old-fashioned snatch it back.
Winning run at 2nd, 2 down. 1-2 pitch to Castellanos. Into left field, down the line. It's a fair ball, and the Phillies have tied the series. Back to Queens, 1 apiece. Castellanos the hero.
Slider, that's a hanger. 2 strikes, you cannot make that mistake. Trying to make it too good, he hangs it. Castellanos knows it right away. The Philly crowd knew it right away.
Unbelievable game. One of the best games I've ever seen.
This was an instant classic. A 4-pitch walk to Soto, and they're loaded for Aaron Judge. Judge cranks one, deep left field, a grand slam, and the Yankees have the lead. Right on cue. He snaps his longest homerless drought, and just like that, the Yankees are in front. What a shot that was. What a moment. Swing and a drive, deep toward left, number 2,000.
Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies 7 years ago. And tonight, July 26, 2024, number 2,000 against Kyle Finnegan. A 2-run homer.
Yankees baseball, The Fan, WFAN, and WFAN-FM, New York.
Well, the right-hand hitting first baseman tonight, John Bertie, will lead it off. Bertie played in the second game against Reagans. He was 1 for 4. Right-hand hitter, hits a lot to the opposite field, has terrific speed. If you get him on, you can run him.
He played
batting ninth for the Yanks.
He played terrific first base that game also.
There's a breaking ball strike. He did indeed. He did indeed.
Now, we're going to have to keep an eye on Michael Wacha. We saw him go down the tunnel holding his neck, and I was trying to find out what happened, and I just did.
0-1, foul back 0-2.
Evidently, Wacha was sitting in the dugout, and he was hit in the neck by a Michael Massey foul ball. He was just sitting there, and we saw him go down the tunnel holding his neck, but he's back and he's out, so we'll keep an eye on that.
0-2, breaking ball, grounded foul outside of third. They had a shot of him going down the stairs, holding his neck,
yep.
You know.
One of the things Verdugo had said about Wacha, who was his teammate with the Red Sox, said he loves these big games. He wants the ball in the big moment.
0-2, just missed outside, 1 and 2.
And as you know, not everybody does. Not every pitcher wants to be the guy out there.
Absolutely. 1-2, and Bertie hits a little fly ball to right center, and it's caught by Isbell. 1 away.
Storage Post is your local self-storage expert. Rent a unit online today and experience the Storage Post difference, the official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
Now, one down, here's Gleyber Torres. Torres doubled to left center to begin the game, and then Soto immediately drilled a single to score him, and that's where we are, 1-0, top of the third. And Torres, first pitch swinging, pops it up toward first. There's Gurriel, foul territory, makes the catch. And they're a 2-way. The third inning brought to you by Spectrum, a connection built for everywhere. That's life unlimited. And that's Spectrum. Now, 2 down, here is Soto. Soto in the playoffs, now 4 for 11 with a couple of ribbies. And the pitch is low outside, 1-0. 2 outs, no one on. Yanks with a 1-0 lead, top of the third. And the right-hander Wacha deals. There's a strike. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank. Commitment you can count on. Visit provident.bank and learn more. The 1-1. Breaking ball strike, 1-2.
Soto doing little jumps up and down. Was it really a strike? Speaking very politely to home plate umpire Mark Paulson. And everybody up here at this towel's waving.
1-2. There's low, 2-2. I think it's a great sight. And the stands are jammed. They look great.
No, they're into it here.
No. Well, we mentioned they haven't had a playoff since 15. Here is the 2-2. A high pop foul. And Perez gives it a look, but is back in the seats. Yankees with the 1-0 lead, top of the third, 2 outs, no one on. Runs in this series, tough to come by.
Oh, in every series, there's been a couple of blows. It's still 4-3 in Detroit, back and forth, and Maybe not San Diego, LA.
The 2-2 struck him out swinging change.
3 change-ups in a row.
Well, the Yankees are down 1-2-3, and at the end of 2.5. 1-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the
flagged down by Hoskins, leads over to Payam, safe. We're tied up at 4. Vientos laces one the other way. It's a 2-run single for Vientos, and the Mets have a 6-4 lead. Grounds one through the right side. That's a base hit. JD Martinez off the bench knocks in 2, and the Mets have opened up an 8-4 lead.
High fly ball, a pop-up really, down the right field line in foul territory. Oh, what an effort by Jimenez as he goes flying into the netting. Jimenez caught that ball and got it back into the infield.
Unbelievable. No fear whatsoever, and they have called for the trainer to come down there. He is still into the seating area.
80 degrees, crystal clear skies. We start the bottom of the first.
And a high fly ball to deep right center field. The Phillies have the lead. And Kyle Schwarber has the Major League season record for leadoff home runs. He now has 14. It is 1-0 Phillies.
What else can you say? The man is just absolutely incredible.
And a 1-2 to Vientos is into left field, down for a base hit. Here comes Bader. He'll score the tying run. Nimmo the other way, and the Mets will take the lead in the 8th. Lindor scores. Alonso adds with a sac fly. Martinez off the bench with an RBI single to extend the New York lead. He sends one in the air, left center field. That will score Iglesias, and a 5-run 8th inning.
Tommy Pham, and he has terrific numbers off Garrett Cole. Pham is 13 for 36 with 2 home runs, and Garrett deals a strike on the outside corner. The best I could do, 13 for 39, would be 333, so this is a lot better.
A lot better. I mean, how do you figure? I mean, he's a pretty good hitter, but he's not that good.
Just horses for courses,
yeah.
You know. The 0-1. Another breaking ball, this one high. And then the count 1-1.
That is 361.
Thank you. I could not have done that alone. I couldn't have done it at all, actually. Now here's the 1-1 to Pham. And the breaking ball outside, 2-1.
Set on a beautiful 32-acre park-like campus along the Hudson River Spring Living offers older adults a full range of living options and stunning views of the New York City skyline. Come see for yourself what makes life at River Spring Living special.
Pitch is line, a base hit to right center field. Judge cuts it off and fires back in. And there's the first Royals base run, a hard single to right center.
Yeah, and that was a shot, didn't do too much with it. He saw that. You could see him try and do that. Anyway, visit riverspringliving.org to schedule a tour today.
Now here's the left-hand hitting center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Pham was 2 for 12, so 3 for 13 with a couple of RBIs. Isbell 3 for 11 with an RBI. And Cole deals, bunted, popped up in the air, foul down the first baseline. If you wonder about the bunt, you know, this is got to get out for Kansas City. They're down 1-0. So you get a runner on, move them over, forget about the jazz about not bunting, and try to get another base hit, just tie the game.
I mean, that's how they've played all year. That's how they've scored.
It'll be an 0-1. There's a strike, check swing strike. And the count 0-2.
You know, it is odd that except for the Yankees, the other teams are American League Central teams. Detroit, Cleveland, and Kansas City all got in, right?
Oh, I think it's amazing. That's the three teams in the Central you never even think about.
Well, you know,
Cleveland you do, but
Cleveland you do. But here's the other thing that I was just looking around and stuff. Kansas City was 12-1 against Chicago, so I bet the other teams were too.
I bet they were too.
So that's why they.
Very good point.
Right.
For a team that lost 121, 0-2 is low, 1-2.
So that's a lot of wins they've had there.
I mean, you're right. But I don't think anyone thought that
they would be that bad.
One would beat Houston and one would beat
Baltimore. Right? No, that definitely is right.
But I will say this to use the cliche. Here's the 1-2 to Isbell. Just missed fastball inside. You play a short series. I mean, you play 2 out of 3. My goodness, anything can happen.
No, anything can, and that's why I think a lot of people don't understand. Joe Torre used to say the playoffs are a crapshoot no matter what, no matter how good you are.
All right, here's the 2-2. A ground ball to Cole. Goes to second one. On to first. Not in time.
It took a little too long. He did set himself.
Yes, absolutely. But they got one, so it is a fielder's choice. 1-6 on the putout.
Look at that again. He gets it and he turns and he double clutches once in just that little second because Isbell can run.
Here is Michael Garcia, the righty hitting third baseman, having a good playoff. He's 6 for 19. No Holmes and RBI and good numbers off Garrett Cole. He's 4 for 7. He's a right-hand hitter. Isbell off first pitch, foul back. The third inning is brought to you by Spectrum, a connection built for everywhere. That's life unlimited, and that's Spectrum. Be an 0-1. Fastball missed outside, 1-1. That was 98. Isbell, the runner at first, short lead with one man out. And a throw over by Cole, nothing going on. If you're wondering, even during the year, home fans boo visitors who throw to first base. That's a no-no.
Right. In any park.
All right, here's the 1-1. Runner goes, pitch grounded to third. Chisholm, the long throw, perfect. And they're a two-way, so they stayed out of the double play. They played hit and run. Stayed out of the double play. They moved the guy to second. Now they get a base hit. They tied the game, perhaps.
And that's how they play. Jazz Chisholm got that, bounced against his stomach. And it did make the play. He's got a really strong arm. That really helps him. And it took him a minute to get up from that. He does set himself, so he can, because that's a different kind of throw for him. He's got a terrific arm.
Now here is left-hand hitting Michael Massey. Struck out his first time. And the pitch, there's a strike at the knees on the inside. And the count 0-1. There's the 0-1, pop foul third base side. You know, the first pitch was a fastball, but it was a cut fastball, and it was 94, but the pitch was in, so it moved. That's what the cutter is all about, and it moved right in. This last fastball was just 97. Yep.
That cutter's been such a good pitch for him, don't you think?
The guy who throws that hard, absolutely. There's the 0-2. Struck him out swinging, high fastball. Threw it right by him. Now in the inning, that's the third strikeout for Cole. In the inning, no runs, one hit, and one left.
Rojas on the ground at third. Machado touches third, fires to second. Out there, out at first. Oh my goodness! It's a triple play. It ends the ball game. The San Diego Padres have clinched their spot in the postseason after a magical 2024 campaign. What a way to wrap it up, and they will celebrate in LA tonight. 2 games back in the division. That's not over yet.
That is a fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone, and a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres tee it off. Second of the game for Tatis, and they've got double digits in game 2.
Charlie heads out, began his Rockies career in center field, gonna end it the same way.
Charlie with a base hit. Gotta love it.
Make sure you get that baseball, too.
Good for Charlie. Base hit in his final at bat. I'm sure that played into Buddy's decision.
Charlie Blackmon's career as a Rocky has come to an end. And here is the standing ovation yet again.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
The pitch. He struck him out! And the Kansas City Royals move on to the division series. And the Kansas City Royals lost 106 last year, the most ever by a team that made the playoffs the next year. Not only make the playoffs, they march on. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost 10 straight postseason games in a row.
Judge, you might have heard somewhere, is struggling. Like the biggest news event. Anyway, the first time up, he grounded in double play. So
the guys who are going to finish 1-2 and MVPs are both struggling terribly in this series. That's Judge and Bobby Witt. Happens.
Now Michael Walker deals, and it's grounded foul. It's a breaking ball. Grounded foul, third base side. Middle of the order, Judge, Wells, and Stanton. You know, you look at the batting averages, the 0-1 is inside, and I've been seeing this in big playoffs for years. The best pitchers are pitching, and they hold down the offense. The 1-1 is a fastball high 2-1.
Yankee fans shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
Now Walker will deal 2-1. And that pitch low and away, and the count 3-1. Now Walker's 3-1 is inside ball 4. Judge is on. Judge, I know, isn't hitting. Well, obviously, we know that. But he gets on base.
He does get on base. Well, you want to...
That's the first walk of Walker. And here is today's cleanup hitter, Austin Wells. And that's brought to you by Serve Pro. Like it never even happened. Pitch to the lefty hitter is high, 1-0.
Well, you heard John say that Judge was the first walk of the game, and that was brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
1-0. Hit on the ground to second, double play ball. Flip to short, 1. On to first, double play.
Walker will do that, get a lot of grounders. That was hit sharp enough that really easy double play.
A 4.63 DP. The top of the fourth inning, sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Quick a relaxing massage or facial after the game. Two down. Here is Stanton. And he swings and lifts a fly ball to shallow center. Who is going to catch it? Bobby Witt. Ranging far into left center field to make the grab. In the inning, nothing across for the Yanks at the end of.
Fly ball to deep right center. Siri back toward the track. At the wall, leaves and got it! He caught it! Took away a homer.
What a catch in center field by Siri. Still digesting that catch made by Jose Siri out there. A home run robber, to be sure.
One of the best plays that we've seen all season long. And boy, was it a big one.
Maybe that swing. Drives it in the air. Deep left center. Judge leaping. And he made the catch. Oh, Aaron Judge. What a play. He does it all. And there's the double play. Send him to Monument Park now.
What a double play by the Yankee defense. And what a catch by the captain. What a way to end the inning.
A 4-pitch walk to Soto, and they're loaded for Aaron Judge.
Judge cranks one. Deep left field. A grand slam. And the Yankees have the lead.
Right on cue. He snaps his longest homerless drought. And just like that, the Yankees are in front. What a shot that was. What a moment.
Tigers trying to get one on the road before they return to Detroit. Runner goes, pitch is swung on, a high fly ball to right field. This one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter! The Tigers up 3-0 as Carpenter, an emphatic, towering fly ball home run into the bleachers in right field. What a moment!
Let's take 10 seconds for station ID on WFAN, New York Yankees Radio.
Your home for Boomerang Geo. Mornings from 6 to 10. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York.
Now to the bottom of the fourth inning, Yankees with a 1-0 lead. Here is Bobby Witt Jr. to lead it off, and Garrett Cole deals. Inside 1-0. Witt fly to right his first time.
What's brewing around the playoffs presented by Corona, the official cerveza of Major League Baseball.
There's the 1-0. Swung on, line to left. Back goes Verdugo to make the catch. Witt hit one right on the nose. And Alex made the catch about before he hit the track one away.
Well, they're in the top of the ninth now in Detroit. And Cleveland has men on first and third. It's still 4-3. Detroit had men on second and third in the eighth inning, and Stephen Volpe brought in Emmanuel Clase, and that was the end of that rally right there. Now they're in the top of the ninth.
Pasquantino grounds one to second. And Glaber flips to first, 2 away. Everyone first ball swinging.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So there are 2 down, and that will bring up Salvi Perez. The bottom of the fourth inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
So 4-3, top of the ninth. Cleveland is ahead of Detroit. And tomorrow's game, San Diego and Los Angeles.
There's a breaking ball outside one, a little slider to Salvi Perez. 2 outs, no one on. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Yanks.
That'll be at 7 o'clock Eastern. Yu Darvish going for San Diego. LA has no pitcher yet.
The 1-0 is high, 2-0. This is a very dangerous batter to be behind 2-0. He already has one home run in the series, and in his later years, he is becoming a big-time home run hitter. Big right-hand hitter with power. And Cole's 2-0, way outside 3-0. The on-deck hitter is Yuli Gurriel. In his time, he's been a pretty good hitter, but doesn't have the power of Perez. So let's see if Perez is swinging 3-0, which is a possibility. And the 3-0 strike, he wasn't swinging. That was a fastball right across.
And to keep him strong, Salvi Perez played a lot of first base this year, particularly when Pasquantino went down. And he loved playing first base. He said it kept his legs fresh.
Now the 3-1 swung on and hits a high pop, shallow center. Who's going to catch it? Volpe calling, makes the catch. So Cole has another 1-2-3. Nothing across for the Royals. At the end of 4 innings of play, 1-0 Yanks on WFAN.
Pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
Strike 3. It was 105.5 miles an hour.
No way. 105.5.
I can't believe my eyes.
No, that's not even on the FM dial.
That was unreal.
I don't even know if I want to high five him. He might not be rated the next week.
Well, light your hand on fire.
Yes.
A 105.5 punch out Tommy Edman.
There's a swing and a high fly ball towards the right field corner. Fair or foul towards the pole. It's off the pole and gone. Pavin Smith, his 5th of the year. Pavin swings. That's belted. Deep left field. Alvarez turns, walks. It's gone.
A grand slam. Second home run. Hang on. He's done it again. Pavin Smith, 3 homers. High fly ball, a pop-up really, down the right field line in foul territory. Oh, what an effort by Jimenez as he goes flying into the netting. Jimenez caught that ball and got it back into the infield.
Unbelievable. No fear whatsoever, and they have called for the trainer to come down there. He is still into the seating area.
And always live on the Odyssey app.
Now, here we go to the top of the 5th. And one of the favorite people in Kansas City comes to bat. Here's Jazz, who struck out his first time, and Waka deals, and the breaking ball's low. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. They got it immediately. Torres hit the first pitch for a double, and then Soto hit one of the early pitches for a single to right field. That's the only run of the game. The 1-0. That's a strike.
Hey, Yankee fans, sometimes travel plans change. That's why Amtrak Flex fares allow you to change or cancel your bookings up until departure without fees. Extra innings? No problem.
Pitch is a fastball high. He checked his swing. And the count 2-1.
Book with Flex fares today at Amtrak.com. Difference in fare may apply. Amtrak, proud partner of the New York Yankees.
Right-hander Michael Walker deals. Hit hard on one hop to second. Massey throws to first. One away.
Oh, boy.
The fifth inning brought to you by Elec 825. Building our future. Well, one down. Here's Anthony Volpe, who flied out his first time. And there's a breaking ball. Strike 0-1.
He's throwing a lot of breaking stuff. The curveball and that changeup's been terrific for him tonight.
Here's the 0-1. Ground ball, base hit to the hole, the shortstop hole to left field. So Volpe is on. And I guess I'll indulge in my favorite thing, manage. If Volpe could get a lead, if he thinks he can get a lead, he ought to try it. The Yankees have one run in. They get him to second base. Maybe someone gets a hit, and they have a 2-run lead. So here is Verdugo. And the pitch is high, 1-0. It's a fastball. So Verdugo at first, held on by Gurriel. And that opens up the first base hole. Throw to first and Volpe back. The second baseman, Michael Massey, is playing, I would say, a step or two more towards second than normally for a left-hand hitter. So the first base hole is wide open. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike inside corner, 1-1.
That's that same cutter. He was too far inside on the first one, but that one right over the edge, right on the black.
Now the 1-1 to Verdugo. There's a strike inside corner. And if you're wondering, Volpe is not getting a good lead at all, which would tell you that he's really not sure of Walker's move.
He come outside at all. He's been in on Verdugo.
1-2 is grounded toward the middle. Backhand stop. Massey flips to short. Back to first. Not in time. Terrific play by Michael Massey. If it was hit harder, it would have gone through. But Massey gloved it and he flipped it without touching it perfectly to Bobby Witt.
Yeah, that's going to be a double play combination for a long time. Both very young. And the speed of Verdugo let him leg that one out. I thought that was getting through for a minute. That was a great play by Massey.
Now 2-8, and here's John Berti.
Walker thought so too, turned around and pointed at him.
You know, one thing we have to do, we have to look at Garrett Cole's pitch count.
Okay.
Walker's pitch count is great, in the 50s. Pitch. Berti hits a fly ball down the right field line, foul, and out of play. They're swinging at the first pitches. They're really helping the pitches not being able or not having to throw a lot of pitches. Well, Kansas City has started their bullpen. Don't forget, you know, Susan told you Class A came in the 8th. Hey, that's it. You don't win, that's it.
Hey, Matt says 46 pitches for Cole.
There's the 0-1. It's low. Well, think of that. That's 2 less than 12 pitches an inning, so that's pretty good.
Well, with a guy like Cole, you can understand swinging early in the count. You don't want to get down 0-2 to Cole.
Verdugo, the runner at first. That'll be a 1-1 to Berti. Line base hit right field. Verdugo will go around second and go to third. And Berti swung inside out. He basically is a right field hitter. And he hit a line drive base hit to right, first and third, 2 out.
And that's one of the reasons when, if you heard on the manager show, I asked Aaron Boone why Berti and not Cabrera. They went back and... Wow, Lucas Erceg is up in the bullpen.
Whoa. That's their number one pitcher.
That's their closer, yeah. Anyway... Boone said he went back and forth, but he thought Birdie, exactly what you said, goes to right field a lot and would be good against Walker.
Now here's first and third, but with 2 out. And the batter, Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2. And the right-hander deals a breaking ball in the dirt. But make no mistake about it, Walker wants to get Gleyber Torres. Even though he's behind, he can throw a strike anytime he wants. He's got to throw a strike because he doesn't want to run into Soto next. Yankees at first and third with 2 men out. And here's the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Susan, I bet that, well, we know why Urseg is up. I mean, they have to stop him here. But I figure he could probably pitch a couple of innings.
Probably, but I love the no fear that Matt Quatraro has getting Urseg up in the 5th inning. It's your best guy.
1-1. Breaking ball high, 2-1.
I mean, you can't let the Yankees get too far ahead here.
Verdugo off third. Birdie, who has great speed, off first with 2 out. And here's the 2-1. Line base hit right field. Verdugo scores. Birdie goes to third. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Let's see if Quatraro comes out. I can see him in the dugout, and he's not going anywhere. So a hard line drive hit. Gleyber is 2 for 3. And he is a different player, let's say, from mid-August on.
He is indeed, and here comes Matty Quatraro, and that will be it for Walker. And when how many years have we said, John, that when Gleyber starts going to right and right center, that's his best? He's really on it.
Absolutely.
All right, Lucas Urseg is coming in now. This pitching change brought to you by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play the newest scratch-off games for a chance to win.
The pitch. He struck him out! And the Kansas City Royals move on to the division series. And the Kansas City Royals lost 106 last year, the most ever by a team that made the playoffs the next year. Not only make the playoffs, they march on. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost 10 straight postseason games in a row.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Fly ball to right field, sending Fernando back towards the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Fernando made the grab in right. Why? Because he is Fernando. Time the leap, brings it down. Says no.
Forcing a game 5. The final was 5-4, and they will be back in Cleveland for game 5. Wow. Some series.
That's really exciting, boy, when it's the final game.
Yep.
Oh, something. Well, for that reason, here is Lucas Urseg. He's the closer, and here it is the 5th inning. But they got to stop him here. The Yanks have a 2-run lead, and Garrett Cole has looked great. So here is Soto with Bertie at third, and Gleyber Torres at first, and Soto takes a pitch low, 1-0. Yankees with a 2-0 lead.
Urseg 14 for 19 in save opportunities this year. Don't forget he was a setup man to Mason Miller in Oakland.
The 1-0 swung on, a fly ball to center. There is Isbell to make the catch. And that will end the inning with Judge on deck. 1 run, 3 hits and 2 left. Now,
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
There's a fly ball to right. And that is going to be way gone. Chourio sends one out of here to make it 3-0. Jackson Chourio with serious opposite field pop. Number 20 for the 20-year-old.
Youngest player in MLB history to record 20-plus homers, 20-plus stolen bases.
It's incredible. Right field, and Gunnar Henderson has gone yard again to start the game. And with that, Gunnar Henderson holds the new single-season title for home runs by an Orioles shortstop. Move over Cal and move over Miguel Tejada. It's now Gunnar Henderson's world.
I was glad to see Luis wanted to hit.
Yeah, I can't see him sitting out.
Is this going to
Get in there! Get in there!
It will. Same where the other went the other night. 2 of them. He had a double and a triple on that same spot the other night. And he's got himself a double here to lead it off.
And look at his teammates. I think his teammates know as well. They want that ball. Get that ball back in. It's worth another look. Change up and away to the pull side.
now we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Yankees have a 2-0 lead. Garrett Cole has been brilliant through the first 4. He's allowed only 1 base runner. A hard, clean single to right by Tommy Pham. That's it. He's retired everyone else. He has a 2-0 lead, and here is Yuli Gurriel to lead off. And the pitch high, 1-0.
The Bet365 real-time money line is now minus 450 for the Yankees and plus 320 for the Royals, powered by Bet365. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
1-0. And there is a strike. Cole's control tonight is
great,
breathtaking. He can throw any pitch for a strike, and he's been doing it. And he's making Kansas City swing early. Pitch is grounded foul off third, and the count 1-2.
I think just for that reason, because they know he's throwing strikes.
Gurriel fly to center his first time.
He hasn't. I don't think he's broken out the knuckle curve yet at all. I don't think he's needed it.
Here's the 1-2. That's a high pop in back of second. Gleyber Torres on the outfield grass makes the catch. 1 away. The bottom of the 5th inning is brought to you by Gin and Juice, a premium seltzer and official partner of the New York Yankees. Now 1 away. And here is a left-hand hitting ML Melendez. Pitch low inside, 1-0. Melendez in the playoffs 3 for 18. Does have a home run. That was in Yankee Stadium. The 1-0 is high, 2-0. The hitter that Garrett Cole has a lot of trouble with is up next. That's Tommy Pham Has the only hit for Kansas City, only base runner. Pitch, swung on, pop foul, out of play, 2-1.
Don't forget it was MJ Melendez who hit the 2-run homer off of Cole in that 4th inning last Saturday. Wouldn't you love to know what Tommy Pham sees that he hits him at a 370 clip? I mean, that's not just this year. That's got to go back.
Well, of course, and that's a pretty good pitcher, Gary Cole.
Remember Tommy Hutton and Tom Seaver?
Right.
He always bragged about that. He hit 417 or some 4 something off of Tom Seaver.
I remember, I really do. And he was, just kind of a journeyman player, but he could hit Seaver. Now here's the 2-1. And the pitch low, 3-1. Pham is the hitter on deck. 1 out, no one on. Bottom of the 5th. 2-0 Yanks. Now Cole's 3-1 is grounded foul at home plate, 3-2. Melendez digs back in, ready to look at the payoff pitch from Cole. And here's Garrett's 3-2. Swung on, hit high in the air to right. Back goes Soto on the track, and he makes the catch. He was 1 step on the track. I actually thought that ball was going to go further.
I thought that did too. The wind is blowing from the right field foul pole towards center field, but I thought that was out. I thought that was going into the Kansas City bullpen.
So there are 2 outs. Here's Tommy Pham.
Wow. So that would have been 2 games that he did that to Cole.
The pitch to Pham is pop foul, first base side. Pham single to right. He is the only base runner for Kansas City. That's how good Cole has been tonight. Now here's the 0-1 to the right-hand hitter. Line to left field's a base hit. Isn't that amazing? Verdugo fields. Fires in. Pham has to hold it first. Good throw by Verdugo. Isn't that amazing?
And that was a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. And just right to left field. So he's got a single to right and a single to left. And both hard shots.
Yeah, they both were hit. Now here's the left-hand hitting center fielder, Kyle Isbell. He's the tying run as he stands in. And the pitch fouled straight back, 0-1. Pham will steal a base. Of course, down 2-0 in the 5th inning. You don't want to get a base runner thrown out, but Pham will run. Now here's the 0-1. Grounded foul at home plate. That was breaking ball. And the count 0-2. There's his knuckle curve. Isbell back in the batter's box. It'll be an 0-2. Pham a short leadoff first. And the pitch struck him out swinging on another breaking ball down. So Cole has been fabulous tonight. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Now,
pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
Rojas on the ground at third. Machado touches third, fires to second. Out there, out at first. Oh my goodness! It's a triple play. It ends the ball game. The San Diego Padres have clinched their spot in the postseason after a magical 2024 campaign. What a way to wrap it up, and they will celebrate in LA tonight. 2 games back in the division. That's not over yet. Let's one fly, heads up in the upper deck, Shohei's on his way. That's number 54 for Ohtani, a 3-run Titanic shot.
I mean, I'm not even sure. So I'm going to marvel at the fact that he hit a 3-run home run. The guy is another planet. Yes, he's probably the greatest all-around baseball player to ever walk. I give all those accolades.
Ohtani pitches in the dirt. Ohtani stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel on the track. Gurriel on the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43 in his hunt for history.
WFAN-FM, New York.
Here we go to the top of the 6th. The Yankees have a 2-0 lead. They win the series if they win tonight. If they lose tonight, then the final game would be on Saturday.
Saturday night, 8 o'clock, yes.
Aaron Judge takes a strike.
Have you been injured? Swing for the fences with Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud sponsor of the New York Yankees.
Judge has grounded into a double play and walked. Pitch. Just missed low. The closer is in, as we mentioned last inning, Lucas Urseg. He got the final out, Soto. And if you're going to go down, you might as well go down with your best. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is low. Urseg is in there, so the Yankees don't add on to their 2-0 lead. That's simple.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's a smart move, but it's not. It goes against, how they've got things set up, and I think Contreras just sees what's best for the team.
The 2-1. Line hard to left center field. There is a base hit. One hop going to the left center field wall. Here is Judge heading for second with a double. They hit a bullet double to left center. I know I sound like a broken record. Believe me, even in my own mind, I sound like a broken record. There's a leadoff double. I'm sorry. This could win the series. They've got to move him over and get him in. Sound familiar?
Do indeed. And we've seen, you could see some at-bats getting better yesterday with Judge. To the walk and the hard hit double off of Urseg.
Here's Austin Wells. You don't have to bunt because he's a left-hand hitter. What you want him to do is pull a ground ball to the right side that gets Judge over. Well, what you'd like him to do is hit a 2-run.
Well, you would, yes. But
here's the 1-0. And he fouls it third base side out of play. Wells lined out to Melendez in left, who made a terrific shoestring catch. And then he grounded into a double play. Oddly enough, the ground ball now to second would be what the Yankees want. Get Judge over to third. Pitch missed outside. Now the count 2-1.
You looked at the defense that Kansas City has played, and that's part of their game plan. That's really kept them in this game. They've made some terrific. That double play was tremendous. The catch by Melendez that John was just talking about.
Here's the 2-1 to Wells. Judge off second. Pitch hit on the ground to second. He got the job done. The throw to first in time. Judge goes to third. Now we'll see if Stanton can get him in. The top of the 6th inning is brought to you by Sam Well Institute for Pain Management. Turn to Sam Well Pain for effective pain-relieving solutions. Infield up for the Royals, of course. Here's Stanton. And the pitch high inside 1-0. And the Yankees need of a fly ball. Stanton has ripped a double to right that was right over the bag at first. And then he popped to short. Judge off third with 1 out. And the 1-0 is fastball inside. 2-0.
I mean, if gets it over the pulled-in infield, that'll go a long way.
The right hand is 2-0. Foul straight back, 2-1.
It's like that was this four-seam. That was 98.
Boy, he and Miller was some combination, huh?
Yeah.
And Miller's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-1, and the pitch cut on. It's 2-2.
Irseg is quite the story, and he talks about this freely. He said in COVID year, baseball was canceled for the minor leaguers. He started drinking.
Here's the 2-2. A ground ball at the middle, base hit center field. A hot shot. Judge scores, Stanton at first with a ribby single, and the Yankees take a 3-0 lead.
And that's what we're talking about. You pull the infield in, you get a ground ball by the infield, and it goes for a long way. And one of the things, John, but you wonder about pulling in the infield because it has to go right at the infielders because Stanton hits the ball so hard that it gets through.
Now Stanton comes through right up the middle for a base hit.
Another 2 hits.
And here is Chisholm. And the pitch high. You know, Stanton had 3 hits last night. So
2 today.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Chisholm is 0 for 2. The Yankees have now opened a 3-0 lead. That'll be a 1-0. And Chisholm cuts and misses. And the count 1-1. So Chisholm up, and Anthony Volpe is on deck. Who's on deck? Brought to you by On Deck. Need a small business loan fast? Apply at ondeck.com. That'll be a 1-1. A bouncer, breaking ball. And the count 2-1.
And the ground ball by Stanton was 119 miles an hour, just in case you...
Get he here.
So Irseg was saying during COVID, when there was no baseball, he just got up in the morning, played video games, and started to drink. And it got really, really bad. And he was going to be out of baseball. And then his wife said, I'm leaving. I'm going back to California unless you stop. And he did. He just stopped and talks about it a lot because he thought his career was going to be over.
The 2-1 is low, 3-1. Good for him. No, good for him.
Just an extraordinary story. And now he does talk about it a lot because he knows that if he talks about it, there are going to be other people that have gone through something like that.
Here comes the 3-1 to Jazz. And the pitch cut on him. This 3-2. Stanton, the runner at first, is 1 out. And the Yankees have scored a run to add to their lead. They lead 3-0, top of the 6th. So
if you're watching this on the monitor and you see a date engraved on his glove, that's the day he stopped drinking.
Pitch is low. Chisholm is on, and the Yankees have first and second with 1 man out.
And he gets booed when he walks, too.
Well, you know what they say, boos on the road or cheers at home.
Pitching coach Brian Sweeney is coming out, and as someone has just gotten up.
One of their many left-handers.
One of the 4.
It kind of looks like Angel Verpa. Normally is the first lefty in.
61. It is indeed. That's who it is. They're going to be old friends. That means John Schreiber will be coming in after Zerpa.
Another old friend.
Yes. And this consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-million.
This is a very crucial time. You know, Kansas City could come up in the 7th inning and score 7 runs. I mean, it happens. I don't know if it happens a lot, but it happens. Don't forget the game the Yankees were losing to Atlanta 6-0 in the 6th inning and wound up winning it. Anyway, here's Volpe, and the pitch is strike. What I'm getting at is it's 3-0, and Garrett Cole has been dominant. Yankees score a couple of more runs.
Yeah.
They would take a big step toward the next round. There's the 0-1. Breaking ball in the dirt, 1-1.
And if they score 6 runs off of Garrett Cole, you got a story.
I don't think he'd be in there, but yes. But that's the only thing I could think of.
Right.
I mean, that does happen.
It does.
Now here's the 1-1. Lined hard, grabbed at first, and Gurriel steps on the bag for the double play. And you know what? Volpe hit a bullet.
I'm liking these at bats.
So the double play goes 3 unassisted. The Yankees get 1 run, 2 hits, and leave 1. Now at the end of 5 1/2, 3-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio.
3-2. Ramirez on the ground. That's fair. Kwan is in. Naylor rolls one through. A base hit. Coming in to score is Fry. And he's got 2 of them right here as Lane Thomas turns on one. Deep into left. There she goes. Lane Thomas, a 3-run blast. 5-0 Cleveland before there is an out recorded in this game.
Winning run at second, 2 down. 1-2 pitch to Castellanos. Into left field, down the line. It's a fair ball, and the Phillies have tied the series. Back to Queens, 1 apiece. Castellanos the hero.
Slider, that's a hanger. 2 strikes, you cannot make that mistake. Trying to make it too good, he hangs it. Castellanos knows it right away. The Philly crowd knew it right away.
Unbelievable game. One of the best games I've ever seen.
This was an instant classic. Winning run at second, 2 down. 1-2 pitch to Castellanos. Into left field, down the line. It's a fair ball, and the Phillies have tied the series. Back to Queens, 1 apiece. Castellanos the hero.
Slider, that's a hanger. 2 strikes, you cannot make that mistake. Trying to make it too good, he hangs it. Castellanos knows it right away. The Philly crowd knew it right away.
Unbelievable game. One of the best games I've ever seen.
This was an instant classic.
Machado delivers this time. It's 3-1 San Diego. Merrill, center field. Harris back. He can't get it. San Diego has opened it up here in the second. They lead it 5-1. And what a shot from Merrill.
Every batter but Tommy Pham. Pham has 2 singles off him, and the only guy to reach. Here's the 9th hitter, Michael Garcia. He's a right-hand hitter. And Cole deals straight. He has the ball on a string tonight. Can throw it. And that was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, but it was right on the outside corner. Here is the 0-1. Swung on line. There's a base hit to right field. Soto throws back in. Good start for Kansas City. A hard single to right.
And this playoff scoreboard brought to you by Ready Refresh, official partner of the New York Yankees. They're going back to Cleveland. Cleveland beats Detroit 5-4. Cleveland got an insurance run in the top of the 9th. Detroit tried to come back, scored 1 in the bottom of the 9th, but Cleveland beats them 5-4.
Now here's the leadoff man, left-hand hitting Michael Massey, breaking ball strike.
Jose Ramirez hit his first homer of the playoffs. So did David Fry. Zach McKinstry had one for Detroit. Hunter Gaddis gets the win in relief. Bo Brisky gets the loss. Emmanuel Clase save number 1. Tomorrow night, Game 5, San Diego and the Dodgers.
There's the 0-1. Pop foul. Third base side out of play.
7 o'clock Eastern. Yu Darvish goes for San Diego. No news on who is going to start for the Dodgers.
It is kind of amazing about the Dodgers. They don't know who's going to start. To save their season, they pitch Paul pitching staff. It's just that they have so many injuries.
There's so many injuries. All their
one great pitcher after another is injured. Here is the 0-2. Pop foul, a third base side out of play. Massey has struck out twice against Garrett Cole.
And Clay Holmes is up, starting to throw in the Yankees pen.
Cole has no problem with pitch count. This will be his 67th pitch. And the 0-2. Grounded to first. Birdie tags the bag, throws to second. The tag is made for the double play. Beautiful play. Birdie immediately tagged first. Now that takes the force off. And now there's a problem at second base. People banging together. The Royals come on the field. The Yankees come on the field. The bullpens enter. It's such nonsense. It's such bourgeois.
Well, Garcia thought that Volpe hit him too hard, and Volpe's telling him, go away, just get back off the field. That was Garcia. That's much ado about nothing. This is silly.
When Birdie tagged the bag, that took the force off. So when you throw to second, you've got to tag the runner. And that's where all this nonsense began. And it's just nonsense.
Well, now Jazz Chisholm is in the middle of this too. So James Rowson and one of the bullpen catchers are getting Jazz off the field. We'll take a look at it again. Birdie, great play at first. Steps on the bag. The force is off. He throws, and the runner comes in, and it looked like just a regular tag to me. He was trying to make sure he got him, got up and kept tagging him. And Garcia is saying something to Volpe. He pats him on the back.
So all the bullpens go back. It's such nonsense. It's such bourgeois for these bullpens to enter, and baseball had stopped them.
I mean, Garcia had said something to Volpe. His arm got to his neck, and Volpe patted him on the back and probably said, I didn't mean to do that. But everybody started running in.
So the double play goes 3-6.
And then Jazz gets in the middle of it. Glaber's got his arm around Garcia and walking him back.
Altuve, and here's Bobby Witt. Yankees have a 3-0 lead, bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, and no one on. Witt has fly to right and to left. Now here's a speed report brought to you by Verizon. Save big when you switch to the network New York City relies on. Head to your local Verizon store. Check out the latest deals. This is what Susan reported before on our speed report. As Cole deals to Witt, and the breaking ball's a strike. Stanton's RBI single had an exit velo of 116 miles. Yes, he hits the ball hard. 2 outs, no one on, and the 0-1. Strike outside corner of the knees. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen Cole better. What do you think?
Sounds good. He's been pretty good.
No walks, 4 strikeouts, and 3 singles. 0-2 to Witt. And the pitch, fastball wasted high, 1-2. Now, here's the 1-2. Swung on and line to right. There's a base hit. Soto fields and fires in. The ball was down and away, and Witt did a really nice job. He went with it and kind of served it to right field for the base hit. So he's at first with 2 out. And here's the big lefty hitter, Vinny Pasquantino.
So obviously that was a terrific double play started by John Birdie and very important.
Yes. Clay Holmes up in the Yankee bullpen. That's Kansas City's 4th hit. And the pitch is foul back.
Pasquantino hasn't had a hit yet in this series. Still has that broken thumb.
And in the playoffs is only 2 for 21, and he probably is hampered by the broken thumb, sure.
You know, you want to get back in there as soon as you can.
Tommy Kahnle is now up for the Yanks. Now here's the 0-1. And it's popped foul. Third base side and out of play over the netting. Held the count 0-2. Now the right-hander is set, being 0-2. And the pitch is swung on and drilled deep, but fouled on the right field line. Called the count, holds at 0-2.
These are getting some good swings off of him. That was trying to time that fastball. And Holmes continues to throw, so he'd be the next one in.
Now here's Cole's 0-2. And it's swung on and hit in the air to left center. A long run for Verdugo, can't get it. Witt rounding third will score. And the Yankees give up a run on the ribby double by Vinny Pasquantino.
And these are two shots, the one by Witt and the one by Pasquantino. And Austin Wells going out to top. You wonder, I'm going to let him pitch to Salvi Perez? I don't think so. No, that's Matt Blake coming out. And there's the Sasquatch, see him? He's over there. They call it the Pasquatch, but there's a big guy in a Sasquatch costume that's up on top of the giant scoreboard in left field. So how big does this double play now loom?
Oh, big. As Cole obviously has lost a little bit in this inning. Garcia's single was hard, Witt's single was hard, and Pasquantino's double was hit hard, so the double play was really important. Anyway, it's a 3-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a runner in scoring position. And here is Salvi Perez. And Perez is the tying run.
And a very, very dangerous hitter as Holmes continues to throw. And this crowd has come alive. Chance of Salvi.
Now Cole ready to go, and he deals, swung on and popped him up on the first pitch behind the plate. Wells back. Wells doesn't make the catch. He got right by the stands and the netting and just couldn't quite grab hold.
He tried to slide. Let's see it from a different angle. He was right near the pole of that fence. If he tried to slide and not go, he was right by the fencing where that fence juts out. No play.
He put his glove out and just missed his glove. Anyway, here is Perez giving him another life. And as I mentioned, he's the tying run. 3-1 Yankees, bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, a runner at second. And Cole deals. Popped up in back of second. On the outfield grass, Glaber makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 left. Now at the end of 6, 3-1 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep.
There's a fly ball to right. And that is going to be way gone. Chourio sends one out of here to make it 3-0. Jackson Chourio with serious opposite field pop. Number 20 for the 20-year-old.
Youngest player in MLB history to record 20-plus homers, 20-plus stolen bases.
It's incredible.
The pitch. He struck him out. And the Kansas City Royals move on to the division series. And the Kansas City Royals lost 106 last year, the most ever by a team that made the playoffs the next year. Not only make the playoffs, they march on. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost 10 straight postseason games in a row.
The 1-2. That's in the air left field. That's trouble. Jankowski back. And a very good catch. Oh my goodness, what a grab. He brings the game back. You just saw Major League thievery right there. Unbelievable.
I mean, our hearts stopped for a second. You're thinking this ball has a chance to get out.
Ohtani pitches in the dirt. Ohtani's stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel to the track. Gurriel to the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43 in his hunt for history.
Innings. That's a lot of innings, especially when you only have a 2-run lead. But we go to the 7th inning. Verdugo will lead off. It'll be 8, 9, and 1. Verdugo, Berti, and Gleyber Torres. Yankees with a 3-1 lead as we hit the 7th.
And lefty Angel Zurpa is in.
The left-hander, he's been in every game, and he deals to Doogie in the pitch is strike.
Again, this is because they play every other day. This is the first time we played a couple days in a row for whole series.
Now the 0-1 pitch outside. So the lefty comes in to face the lefty. He's got to face 3 men. The next 2 hitters are righty, Berti and Gleyber. Pitch strike. And the count 1-2.
Book your ride online in minutes with Leros Transportation Group, driving people who drive business. Visit lerostg.com to learn more.
That'll be 1-2 to Verdugo, leading off the 7th. Pitch, a ground ball right back to Zurba, who flips to first, 1 away. Yankee fans get the home field advantage at Hawthorne Chevrolet in New Jersey. It's just a short fly ball away from the Bronx. Check out the great models at Hawthorne Chevrolet and drive one away today. Here's John Berti, who has singled in 2 trips. And the lefty deals a strike. Right now, this minute, the Yankee bullpen's quiet.
46, Schreiber. Well,
0-1 outside.
And our good friend John Schreiber is up in the Kansas City bullpen.
So they
know their roles.
They can use anyone they want. They don't win. It's the end of the season pitch. There's a strike. Good fastball. He can throw.
Yeah.
That was quote-unquote a sinker, but it was 98.
You can. From the left side, you have a 98-mile-an-hour pitch coming in from you to you with the left side. Wow.
Now here's the 1-2. Swung on, a little fly ball to center. Isbell is there to make the catch. And there are 2 away. Now with 2 down, here's Glaber, who has doubled, scored a run, popped out, singled, and drove in a run. Mr. Torres is a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, no one on. We're in the top of the 7th. The Yanks have a 3-1 lead. And the pitch, another strike. And the count 0-2. The pitch, strike 3. So Zerpa comes in and has a 1-2-3. And at the end of 6.5 innings of play, 3-1 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Batter up.
The 1-2. That's in the air left field. That's trouble. Jankowski back. And he finds a catch. Oh my goodness, what a grab. He brings the game back. You just saw Major League thievery right there. Unbelievable.
I mean, our hearts stopped for a second. You're thinking this ball has a chance to get out.
Charlie heads out, began his Rockies career in center field, gonna end it the same way.
Charlie with a base hit. Gotta love it.
Make sure you get that baseball, too.
Good for Charlie. Base hit in his final at bat. I'm sure that played into Buddy's decision.
Charlie Blackmon's career as a Rocky has come to an end. And here is the standing ovation yet again.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards right center field. Pete Crow Armstrong at the wall. Jumps. And he made the catch. Oh, baby. Pete Crow Armstrong steals a homer. And that is how this one comes to an end.
And the Cubs win the ball game. Pete Crow Armstrong with a dazzling display of defense tonight.
There goes Ohtani. Pitches in the dirt. Ohtani's stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel to the track. Gurriel to the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43. It is hunt for history.
From 10 to 2, WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
There we go to the bottom of the 7th, 3-1 Yanks. Gurriel, the hitter, and he hits a high pop foul behind the plate out of play. Amazing how many first pitches they're swinging at. Gurriel 0 for 2. He's a right-hand hitter. And the pitch caught on him. Missed high fastball at 96 and the count 0-2.
Now both Clay Holmes and Tommy Kahnle are up, so they'll decide who, because Kahnle with the fastball and the change, and Holmes with the fastball, the sinker, and the slider.
Here's the 0-2 to Gurriel. Ground ball to short. Volpe fields and fires one away. So 1 down. By the way, that was Cole's 80th pitch. So he's in great shape. And we'll see how many he throws this inning.
Contact one of your local Honda dealers today for a great deal or visit tryhondadealer.com.
Here's a left-hand hitter, MJ Melendez. He has grounded out and flat out deep to right. And Cole deals, driven to deep right, but foul down the line. Right. And the count 0-1.
Around that cutter didn't move the way he wanted it to.
Here's the 0-1. There's a strike. And the count 0-2 on breaking ball. It was a high breaking ball, but
dangerous.
He was fooled by the change of pace. So the count 0-2 on Melendez with 1 out, no one on, bottom of the 7th pitch. Is grounded foul at home plate. The 7th inning stretch was brought to you by Symbotica. Take charge of your health with premium supplements. Visit Symbotica.com today. There'll be an 0-2 to the lefty hitter. And the pitch swung on, a fly ball to left. Verdugo right there, 2 away. Well, now 2 down, and here is the Coles Bet Noir, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 2 against him, and is now 15 for 38.
It's amazing. It's just amazing. How does that even happen?
Now 2 outs and no one on.
Well, Boone just sent
a ground ball hit, base hit, left field in the shortstop hole. So he's 3 for 3. And now the hitter, in this case Kyle Isbell, is the tying run.
The other side of the plate, not a terrible pitch. It was down, just went down and got it, turned on it. It is amazing. Look at Carrick's face. You don't know what to do.
Pitch to Isbell is low, 1-0. With those 3 hits, even I can do this math. He is now 16 for 39. And I mean, that's Garrett Cole. There's the 1-0. Swung on, hit in the air to right. Soto going back on the track. He makes the catch right at the bullpen screen. In fact, he rested his elbow on the screen as he made the catch. And that was really close to tying the game. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Now at the end of 7 innings of play, 3-1 Yanks on WFAN Yankees radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
And that will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Hits it deep to right center. Harris is back. He reaches up. Oh my! He brought it back. What a grab by Michael Harris to keep it 2-0.
You see the angle he's going about it. It looks like he's got it tracked, and he gets right to that position and launches himself over the fence. And he's like, really?
Swing and a drive. Deep toward left. Number 2,000, a home run.
Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies 7 years ago. And tonight, July 26, 2024, number 2,000 against Kyle Finnegan. A 2-run homer.
Tyler Fitzgerald, who's hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and he hits a high drive deep to left field. And has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now, and he's going to make you pay.
Yankees have a 3-1 lead, and here is Juan Soto. Angel Zerpa stays in, and the lefty deals strike, breaking ball strike. Soto has singled in 3 trips. He singled in a run, the first run in the first inning. Yankees with a 3-1 lead, and the 0-1 is low. 1-1. There is a right-hander. I think Susan told you it was Schreiber. Yes. He'll probably come in to face Judge, I would think.
I would think.
It'll be a 1-1. And the pitch is grounded foul outside of first, 1-2.
2025 Yankees individual game, season and group tickets are now on sale at Yankees.com. For more information and to get your 2025 Yankees tickets, visit Yankees.com/tickets.
A 1-2 to Soto with Judge and Wells coming up. And the lefty's 1-2 is high, 2-2. Obviously, the crowd wanted to strike. I can understand that. Here's the 2-2 to Soto pitch. The fastball high, 3-2.
Well, he's not trying to get anywhere near the middle. It's really hard to pitch like that.
Now Soto takes a moment out of the box, gets permission.
It's hard to just hit corners.
Garrett Cole has not put on the jacket or the towels. He may be coming out for the 8th.
I think he is. He's still looking into the iPad, see where a pitch was landing.
Payoff is grounded up the middle. Grab by Massey. The throw to first in time. 1 away. And here is Quattrero. And he will go to the bullpen to bring in the right-hander to face Judge.
And this pitching change is sponsored by Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda.
Batter up. Baseball season is in full swing, and the Jeep brand is back with the hottest roster yet. Offering innovative technology and luxury, the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe and Wrangler 4xe are primed and ready to be the season's heaviest hitters. The Grand Cherokee has a track record for success, while the Wrangler 4xe is sure to get the crowd on their feet. It's America's best-selling plug-in hybrid. With 3 different driving modes, it's the same legendary capability you love, electrified.
Second, nobody out for Manny Machado. Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you are number 1 in Padres history. 2-run shot, 429 feet, and history tonight in Seattle.
Left field. Cows are back. He's on the track. See ya! Home run
Urseg, an inning in the third, a run, 2 hits. Garrett Cole has gone all the way for the Yanks.
Well, I'm wondering, because now Clay Holmes is throwing. He's throwing in earnest. And Cole's wandering around. He still hasn't got his jacket on.
I guess maybe if someone got on or so, they'd maybe go to the bullpen. Cole has pitched so well and so economically, throwing strike after strike. And we'll see.
Okay.
But here is Judge, who has doubled in 2 trips and walked. The pitch, breaking ball, strike. Here's the game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless. Connecting everything, everywhere.
Well, Schreiber has been in every game, hasn't given up a hit yet.
Now here's the 0-1. Pitch high. Of course, their bullpen has been in every game.
But they've been terrific at every game. Zerber and Schreiber,
Well, the game last night was 3-2. This is 3-1. Playoff baseball. Yep. Not a lot of runs. 1-1 coming. The pitch to Judge, a breaking ball low. Yankees scored in the first, a double by Torres, a single by Soto. They scored a run in the fifth on 3 singles by Volpe, Berti, and the ribby single by Torres. Scored a run in the sixth, a double by Judge, and a ribby single by Stanton. The 2-1. Outside 3-1.
And now that one of the other lefties, Sam Long, is starting to warm up for Kansas City.
That'll be a 3-1 to Judge. And the 3-1 is fouled back. Meanwhile, the only run for the Royals came in the sixth. A single by Witten and a ribby double to left center by Pasquantino. That's where we are, 3-1. Here in the top of the eighth. 1 out, no one on, and a 3-2 pitch coming to Judge. Now the payoff is a breaking ball 4. And even though he's not hitting, if you say, well, they're probably worried he's going to hit one out, you're right. That's exactly right.
Well, last time he was at bat, that double went a long way in 110 miles an hour between the two of them, Judge and Stanton. You can see he's getting that stroke back. A couple of walks and that double.
As a matter of fact, here is Wells. He takes outside. He only 2 walks in the game by Kansas City.
Yeah.
Judge has gotten them both. When Judge doubled a couple of innings ago, here's the 1-0. Strike outside corner to Wells. Wells came up and hit a 1-hopper to second, and that got Judge to third. And then Stanton ripped the single right up the middle. That was the third run. Now here's the 1-1 to Wells. Judge, a short lead. And the pitch foul, third base side out of play. 1-2.
All right, Cole's on the iPad. He and Marcus Stroman looking at it. I guess he's out, right? He wouldn't be doing that if he was coming back in.
All right, here's the 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Good fastball up. So 2 away.
He doesn't throw overly hard, Schreiber. Never has. That was 93. Good placement.
Now, here is Giancarlo, who is 2 for 3 on the night. There goes Judge. The throw to second base is not in time. During the year, Judge stole 10 out of 10. And here he surprises everyone by stealing. He can run, though. And now he's in scoring position.
That was kind of a lollipop throw. It's a little lower. He might have gotten him. Now he had to jump off the ground to get that ball.
Now here's the 1-0. That's outside 2 now. I mentioned that Stanton has 2 hits tonight. He had 3 last night, so he had 5 hits in the last 2 games. And not a lot of people are getting a lot of hits. A Judge off second with 2 out. Here's the 2-0 coming to Stanton. That was a breaking ball. Strike 2 and 1. Now Schreiber is 2-1. As goes back to the screen, went past Perez, so Judge goes to third. Let's call it a wild pitch.
Okay. That is wild pitch.
So now 3-1, and they're going to walk Stanton, which figures. I mean, for Kansas City, another run would be just awful for them. Now here is Quattrero to come out. The lefty batter is Chisholm, and I would gather that, as Susan said, Sam Long is up and he'll be coming in.
Yep, and here he is, and we'll step out for a moment. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
Paid actors represent actual clients.
After my car crash, the insurance company wasn't fair. My attorneys now at the Barnes firm got me $2.5 million.
I was hurt in a car accident. My attorney now at the Barnes firm, they got me $6 million.
I'm Rich Barnes. How much?
Second, nobody out for Manny Machado. Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres' all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you are number one in Padres history. Two-run shot, 429 feet, and history tonight in Seattle.
There's always that opportunity, yeah, but I think you have to throw at least one of them. Line down the left field line, it is a fair ball. 1 run scores. 2-run score. Everybody scores. It's a bases clearing. Big pinch hit for Abanez, and it is 5-2 Detroit. Oh my goodness, what a big hit off the bench off of Josh Hader.
And the lefty Sam Long is eaten up, and he'll face the left-hand hitter Chaz Chisholm with runs at first and third. Stanton at first, Judge at third. Well, Ellis at first. Judge at third, 2 outs. Yankees with a 3-1 lead here in the 8th.
And Ellis is there for one reason, and that's to get to second base. And as our engineer Matt Shorter said, Jazz Chisholm could go a long way to earning those boos right here.
Yes. Or not care about him at all. Now run is first and third, 2 out, 3-1 Yanks, top of the 8th. So lefty to lefty, Long to Chisholm, and he grounds it foul. First base side, 0-1.
Ellis, this is the first time he's ever been in the postseason. First major league action was this year. 11 games with the White Sox and the Yankees.
0-1, foul back, 0-2. Now the 0-2 is grounded to second. Massey to first to end the inning. For the Yanks, no runs, no hits, 2 left. Now at the end of 7 1/2.
Pitch walk to Soto, and they're loaded for Aaron Judge. Judge cranks one, deep left field, a grand slam, and the Yankees have the lead. Right on cue.
He snaps his longest homerless drought, and just like that, the Yankees are in front.
What a shot that was. What a moment. And a 1-2 to Vientos. Is into left field. Down for a base hit. Here comes Bader. He'll score the tying run. Nimmo the other way, and the Mets will take the lead in the 8th. Lindor scores. Alonso adds with a sac fly. Martinez off the bench with an RBI single to extend the New York lead. He sends one in the air, left center field. That will score Iglesias, and a 5-run 8th inning.
That is pounded deep out to left. The walk-off slam for Wyatt Langford.
Steps up here in the bottom of the 9th with the bases loaded and just unleashes on Clay Holmes with a game-winning walk-off grand slam home run.
A wild adventure this one was tonight.
Tigers trying to get one on the road before they return to Detroit. Runner goes, pitch is swung on, a high fly ball to right field. This one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter! The Tigers up 3-0 as Carpenter, an emphatic, towering fly ball home run into the bleachers in right field. What a moment!
Well, Garrett Cole has left. He goes 7 innings, 1 run, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Now the Yankee bullpen has to get the final 6 outs, and the Yankees will move up to the American League Championship Series. But 2 innings, a long time. 6 outs, a lot of outs. Here's right-hand hitting Michael Garcia against Clay Holmes. In the 8th, and the pitch, there's a strike. There's a right-hander warming up in the bullpen. I believe it's Luke Weaver. And he would come in if Holmes has any trouble. There's the 0-1. Slider outside, 1-1. Garcia is 1 for 2.
Everybody standing here all around this beautiful park.
The 1-1, low 2-1. And one thing about Garrett Cole tonight, certainly, he could do nothing but throw strikes. Now here's the 2-1 to Garcia. There's a strike. One of his 96-mile-an-hour sinkers, which is a 2-seam fastball. That's the only difference. 2-seam, and the other one is a 4-seam fastball. Here is the 2-2. Strike 3 is called. Wow. He threw a bullet on the outside corner. That was 98.
On the corner. And so many times you want to say to Clay Holmes, you got such great stuff. It moves by itself. Just throw it down the middle of the plate and it'll move.
I'm telling you, that's what they used to tell Bob Wickman.
Oh.
He had such a nasty break on his fastball and slider, and they used to tell him, throw it down the middle, pitch. Massey takes a strike.
Because he'd go out with great stuff and he'd try and hit corners, and so he would miss because it would move by itself. So just throw it down the middle. Clay Holmes is like that, don't you think?
Yes, very much so. Here's the 0-1. Oh, no. And the slider is, I guess, high, 1-1. One out, no one on. Bottom of the 8th, the Yanks with a 3-1 lead. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, line to left. Verdugo makes a running catch. Ball was hit on the nose. Now they're a 2-way, so Holmes has gotten the first 2 men.
And Verdugo got a great jump on that. He tracked that immediately off the, and it made it look easy. It was not.
After the game, stay tuned for the post-game show with Justin Shackle. And that's presented by Verizon, the network New York City relies on. 2 outs, no one on. Here's Bobby Witt. And Holmes deals. There's a strike. And the count 0-1.
And don't forget, we'll be in the clubhouse, and I'll get you the interviews with everybody that I can. This will be the 3rd celebration. These are going to get better and better, I think.
The 0-1 grounded to short. Volpe fields, throws, got him. Clay Holmes has a 1-2-3 inning, and the Yankees are now 3 outs away from the ALCS. In the inning, 3 up, 3 down at the end of 8.
Is pounded deep out to left. The walk-off slam for Wyatt Langford.
Steps up here in the bottom of the 9th with the bases loaded and just unleashes on Clay Holmes with a game-winning walk-off grand slam home run.
A wild adventure this one was tonight.
And Lindor gets under one to center field. Harris going back near the wall, and it's out of here! Linsanity again! Francisco Lindor flips the script with a 2-run homer, and the Mets go in front 8-7. Oh, wow! Oh, boy.
Walking a single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Chourio Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run. Top of the zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run.
2-0 pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
Hi, this is Clay Holmes, and you're listening to Yankees Baseball on The Fan.
We go to the 9th. Left-hander Sam Long, who got the final out in the 8th inning, the ground ball by Chisholm. And he deals, and here's Volpe taking a pitch a little low, 1-0. Yanks have a 3-1 lead, and they're 3 outs away. The 1-0. There's a strike.
Now, don't you think, John, that everybody's at bats were so much better today as you're going up into the series? You're going into a bigger series starting next week. If you can hold this lead right here.
1-1 line right to third, right to Garcia, 1 away.
You know, Volpe tonight's hit the ball hard. A couple of walks. And a walk. A couple of walks yesterday, hit the ball hard today, twice, 3 times.
Now here is Verdugo. And there's a strike, lefty to lefty, Long to Verdugo. 1 out, no one on. We're in the top of the 9th. The Yanks have a 3-1 lead. And the 0-1 is low, 1-1. If you want to look ahead, I gather Weaver would come in. He's not warming up. I mean, Clay Holmes was so good, maybe they send him out for the 9th inning. He looked great. Pitch to Verdugo's inside. Anyway, in the bottom of the 9th, Vinny Pasquantino, he's a left-hand hitter, and then 2 righty hitters. The pitch to Verdugo's outside. The big home run hitter, Salvi Perez, and then Yuli Gurriel. The reason I said maybe Holmes, there's no one warming up. And Holmes looked great last inning. Here's the 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Chris Weaver had been up, so maybe he's a little bit warm, and he'll get up after the second out. We'll see. It'll be a 2-2 to Alex. And he gets a little bloop to short. Witt makes the catch, 2-away. So now 2 down. And that'll bring up John Bertie. And the pitch low to Bertie, 1-0. And by the way, Weaver is up now. He has been the Yankee closer. He's done a great job. Here's the 1-0. Pitch low. And 2-0 on Bertie. That was a strike, 2-1. Now Long's 2-1, low outside 3-1. Weaver's been brilliant. In fact, so is Holmes. The Yankee bullpen hasn't allowed a run in this series. But boy, the bottom of the 9th, that's a big inning. Woo. Pitch, grounded foul, breaking ball. So the count 3-2 on Bertie. The left-hander's payoff, outside ball 4. Bertie ought to try to steal if he can get a jump. Now, there's a left-hander on the mound, but Bertie can steal bases, and if he could steal the base and a base hit, you add another run, and boy, the other run would be enormous. Now, every time that Kansas City puts someone on base, the next guy is the tying run. So Bertie walks. The 4th walk-off Kansas City pitching, and there's a breaking ball strike to Gleyber Torres. Gleyber opened up the game on the first pitch by ripping a double to left center, and he immediately scored on a base hit by Soto.
Kansas City's bullpen is number 51, Brady Singer.
Torres picked up a single and an RBI later in the game, so as he stands in, he's 2 for 4. Bertie has a good lead. And the pitch is grounded foul at home plate. The count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Pitch high, 1-2. And here's the lefty's 1-2. Swung on, hit high in the air to right. Going back is Pham in the corner, and he makes the catch on the track. And that ends the inning. And Gleyber gave it a ride. Pham ran it down. No runs, no hits. 1 left. Well, This long season now comes to the 9th inning in Kansas City. The Yankees have a 3-1 lead. If they get 3 outs before Kansas.
Five in the 7th. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game.
Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez. And the Yankees jump back in front, 6-5.
Verdugo now has a couple of hits, been on base 3 times. He scored a couple of runs, and he drives in the go-ahead run here with another base hit to left field. Chisholm was flying.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Toward short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. It was 105.5 miles an hour.
No way! 105.5!
I can't believe my eyes.
No, that's not even on the FM dial.
That was unreal.
I don't even know if I want to high-five him. He might not be rated the next week.
Well, light your hand on fire.
Yes.
A 105.5 punch out Tommy Edman.
So are 44,000 others. Oh, what a start for the Padres as Tatis leaves the building, and this place is on its feet. Padres lead it 2-0.
I'm telling you right now, Brandon Tatis did not wait. Saw the first pitch, and as soon as he hit it, he knew.
The Yankee closer, Luke Weaver, comes in. Clay Holmes had a great inning. A 1-2-3, a strikeout, fly ball and a ground ball. But Weaver has been brilliant, and here he comes into the 9th. Your thoughts, Susan?
Well, one of the things that I love about Weaver is that he said he doesn't feel like a closer. They feel like they're all one unit out there. Look, as long as whatever he feels like, he's been brilliant.
The pitch to Pasquantino is fouled off, first base out. What I like about Weaver, he throws strikes.
Yep. And for a guy who they weren't even sure was going to make the team 7 months ago, this is really something.
Vitti, 1 for 3, had a ribby double for the only Kansas City run. Pitch caught on and missed. And the count 0-2. There's the change, and he has a very good change. His fastball, mid-90s usually. Well, 0-2. This is a big batter because Perez is on deck, and he could tie it. Now, here is the 0-2 to Pasquantino. He struck him out, swinging on a change in the dirt. 1 away, and the Yankees are 2 outs away from the American League Championship Series.
I mean, you can see that, John, just what you said about throwing strikes. He's a little pumped up there. He's walking around. He's the one when he got his first save, and I had him on the air. He said he kind of blacked out. He said, I know I got it, but I don't remember it.
Well, sometimes that happens, you know. Well, here is Salvi Perez. He is 0 for 3. With 1 out, no one on, bottom of the 9th, the Yankees have a 3-1 lead. The pitch swung on, pop foul back here.
That's that 4-seam fastball. Everybody swings at that, John. It looks like so tempting and so tantalizing, but you can't get on top of it. And they all foul it back.
That'll be an 0-1 to Perez. With 1 out, no one on here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And Luke Weaver's 0-1 caught on and missed. And the count 0-2, and there's that changeup again.
Let's throw a fastball change. If you can get away with it, that's great.
Well, the two changeups he's thrown have been just about on the ground. Tough to hit that out of the ballpark. He might hit a ground ball to short. But so it'll be an 0-2 to Salvi Perez. With 1 out, no one on, bottom of the 9th. The Yankees are 2 outs away. Here's the 0-2. Wasted the fastball outside 1-2. Fastball 96. He throws hard enough. If you locate, 96 is plenty hard.
Sure is.
Now here's the 1-2. That is grounded foul at home plate. Another change all the way down. Which frankly is where you want it.
So 96, the changeup's anywhere between 88 and 89. He's a constant movement. He's just a movement. He never stops moving till he gets right on that rubber. Walks the circumference of the mound.
One and 2 on Perez. With 1 out, no one on. And Weaver deals. Struck him out swinging high fastball. 2 away. The Yankees need 1 more to go to the American League Championship Series against either Cleveland or Detroit. So Weaver comes on. 2 straight strikeouts. And here is Yuli Gurriel. This save opportunity is brought to you by Workman Circle Multi-Care Center. 2 outs, no one on. The Yankees are 1 out away. And Weaver deals to Gurriel. A high fly to center. This is it. Judge is there. He makes the catch. Ball game over. American League Division Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. So great pitching by the Yankees. Cole, fabulous. And both Holmes and Weaver, 1, 2, 3. A fabulous victory. The Yankees move on to the American League Championship Series as they celebrate on the field. In a moment, Susan will be along with her star of the game. Casamigos Tequila toasts today's Yankees victory. The family of Casamigos Tequilas: Añejo, Blanco, Cristalino, Reposado, Mezcal, and the new Casamigos Jalapeno. Casamigos Tequila. Brought to you by those who drink it. Please celebrate responsibly. The players have all gathered just a little bit past the mound in the infield as they celebrate. And in a moment, I don't know if it's a moment, they have a right to celebrate. You know, one thing about this baseball and the playoffs, etc., until you live it, you really don't realize how unbelievably long the baseball season is. I mean, the players gather in Tampa, about February 17th or 18th or so, and